reiterating, and I will delete this later. I'm off the FM dial right now. I'm going to turn off my FM transmitter right now. I turned off my FM transmitter right now. It's off the air. Okay? I'm only recording this through my spreaker. That's all. This is so that I can listen to this later. Here's the issue. When I'm on live, I cannot transmit over my 9-foot FM signal the same thing that's going over the air on my internet. So, with that in mind, it says Talk FM 108 hasn't been operating. We haven't had any programming on 106.7. We haven't had anything on 107.5. Only 107.1's been operating. Haven't had anything on any one of the other ones, including 90.5. So I might just suspend my FM signal for a while until I try to figure out how to broadcast on FM at the same time as I do through the laptop computer and the internet and the FM at the same time. That's my issue right now. This is what I'm having problems with. Okay? I don't know why I cannot broadcast and have everything playing back through the system. That is my problem. Okay? This is what I'm having issues with. Okay? Now, the microphone, as you will know, gives me a humongous feedback. It's not doing me any good to play that microphone through the board if I can hear it. Okay? I really don't need to hear the microphone more than I need to hear the music. Okay? At this point, that's my issue. So I'm hearing the music and it's playing through. I'll find out if it's playing through on the 24/7 stream. And I think it was, but I'm not sure. I got to play it back. But that is so far as what I've got. I don't know why. For some reason, I cannot hear the music when I'm playing live. Just don't understand it. I brought that up on the board, and I cannot hear the music whatsoever. I don't know why it's giving me this issue. All right. The problem lies in why am I not getting audio through my FM signal? The problem lies in why I'm getting no audio through my FM signal when I'm playing music. And why I echo so bad. That's another issue. Why do I echo so bad? Alright? Sounds like the old WABC and I kind of like it. But getting a feedback that's really horrible through the system. And I can crank it up and it's going to feed back. And my problem right now is trying to get music to play through the FM at the same time as I'm broadcasting on the internet. Okay, that is where I'm having my problem. And if that's the case, I'm going to be shuffling. Okay, if that's the case, until I can get this damn thing figured out, I'm going to be segregating my schedule. What I mean by segregating my schedule, some programs are going to be on GJRB Online on Spreaker and Podbean. Some programs will be heard on GJRB Online on Spreaker. Now, this is how it's going to go. So save this recording. This is how it's going to go. I'm going to shut my transmitter off here. I don't need to hear that echo. I don't know why I'm hearing that echo. I don't know. I really have no idea what's going on there. But at this point, this is how it's going to go. All talk shows, the Gary Wrestling Program Saturday Extra, which will be on tomorrow. Okay. Let's see what other programs. All those are going to be heard probably on internet only at this point until I try to figure out what's going on and why nothing that plays over internet is not playing over the FM signal. Okay? That is my issue right now. Okay? Okay, here's something else that's very interesting. When I played back my recording that I just did from Spreaker, you could hear it coming through the FM signal. But you could not hear the music playing while I was on live. Okay, now that's really stupid, isn't it? Why wasn't I able to hear the music coming through the computer, through the airwaves, through my 9-foot FM signal, but yet I can hear it played back through the FM signal? I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense to me. I should be able to hear like I do on this computer. Now, on this old Inspiron, all the programs that are going to come from this Inspiron are going to be programs like the Saturday Extra. I might be flipping back to the Inspiron for that program if this doesn't work. Okay? Because with the Inspiron, I know that I'm going on the air. Okay? But the problem there would be the input going into my 24/7 stream. Okay? So here's the deal. I'm going to stick with this and make it an internet-only show. Like I said before, I have no commercial scheduled locally for tomorrow. I don't have time to jag around and put everything on the voice recorder to air tomorrow. So I'm canceling the FM signal for tomorrow. We will not be on the air on FM. If you want to listen to this program and you're in the neighborhood, you'll have to go to the internet. Okay? Because we will not be able to broadcast on FM until I figure out how the heck I can broadcast my music from the laptop computer through the FM dial on my mixer system. Until I do, that's what's going to have to happen. Okay? So some changes are going to be made here at GJRB as far as GJRB LP FM signal is concerned. There'll be some programs that will be heard on FM, and some programs that will only be heard on the internet. It doesn't really matter to me because this is just a puny little FM signal that only goes maybe about half a block, if not at all. So I really don't freaking care about it anyway. There's no one really listens to the FM signal. And quite frankly, I'm kind of concerned about any interference I might be making with anybody who might be listening to WDLM. Anybody listening on 106.7 when I'm over there, to any interference of people listening to like Q106.5, stuff like that. So I'm thinking about pretty soon abandoning the FM signals altogether. I've been running them since 2000, let me think. The first transmitter I had, I got, let me think. It had to have been maybe 2005, if I'm not mistaken. Either 2005, maybe 2006. And I was in Moline at that time. So I think about that time I started the FM signals, and that was before I was ever on the internet. Okay? Way, way before. So I was on the FM dial from 2005 approximately to now, 2021. So I'm thinking that's about maybe 15 years now. Would it be? Do some calculations here real quick. Let's go to my calculator. Let's see. Today's 20. Okay, so let's go to my calculator. Okay. Let's see. 2021. Okay, 2021 minus 2005. Let's make it 2006. I think it'll be easier. 2006. Round it off to 2006. Okay. 15 years, approximately. So I've had the FM stations for 15 years. Simulcasting FM, simulcasting my internet on FM, and for 15 years. Well, I still like the FM signal. We're still going to try to do whatever we can to get music playing on both the internet and on the FM dial. We're still going to work on that. But at this point, I think we're going to segregate my programming. That means that I'm going to sit down again with my schedule before I ever publish it, before I ever make a video of the program schedule. I'm going to be sifting around, and I'm going to start scheduling certain programs for certain networks on my GJRB network. And that includes anything for the FM dial as well. Because until I can get this accomplished, all programs that are going to broadcast on the FM dial are going to come from the Inspiron computer in the old setup. Okay? So, and then all programs that are broadcast on Zeno.fm that I have scheduled on the plan, those will remain on Zeno.fm. Those programs will remain on the air on that Zeno stream. Okay? But will not be heard on FM. Okay? Will not be heard on FM until I get this accomplished. Okay? Until I try to figure out why the heck I can't hear music coming through on my FM dial. Until I get that accomplished, that's the way we're going to do things. I'll have to sit down and segregate my programs. Everything that's scheduled now through the month of April, will only be heard on the internet. That will be the broadcast of the Gary Russell program Saturday Extra, and I forgot to change my calendar. Let's change the calendar while I'm thinking about it. I keep forgetting to change the calendar when the months change over. Let's see what we got right now. Okay, got it now. Got that flipped to April. Okay, so everything's scheduled for April 10th, 11th, and maybe even 12th are only going to be heard on the internet. And the reason for that is because the mix-up on the frequencies of certain programs. KPRR 88.9, which is our Christian 9-foot signal, and Spreaker FM 88.9, which is our secular 9-foot signal on that same frequency, where have been mixed up programming there. Which is okay because it's Christian programming mixed up with secular, and all the programs on the 11th and 12th would have been shuffled between Spreaker FM 88.9 and KPRR anyway. Okay, so at that point, that's okay. I don't see any problem with that. That's how it's going to be. But my problem lies in the situation at hand. If I can't accomplish playing music over my FM dial, there's no point in broadcasting on the FM dial when we're on the air on Zeno and on Spreaker. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking Zeno.fm now that I have accomplished broadcasting on that signal, broadcasting on that station. That's GJRB Online 24/7. That pretty much is going to take over everything that was ever on FM. Okay? So FM might close down. Because I'm not going to, if I can't seem to get this to work the way I want to, I might just close FM down permanently. I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. I'm trying to accomplish this, but right now it's getting very frustrating. First of all, I lost Lori's old Samsung phone. It's dead. It's gone. It will not work anymore. It will not even recharge. Okay? So that is point number one. I have nothing, no outsource to simulcast my programming like I did the other day through the Zeno stream. And it kept on stopping anyway. All right. facto number 1. Facto number 2, again, trying to get this sound to broadcast through the FM dial. That is my problem right now. This is a project. Now I'm going to see if I can talk to Brian. Show him the FM transmitter. Show him my system. Even if I got to make a video of what I'm doing. Maybe I can get some help in trying to get this to work. But I'm going to see what happens. Meantime, all programs broadcast on Zeno.fm will not be heard on the FM dial. Zeno.fm right now is going through a period of programming. We're going to be on the air next Saturday, the 10th, with a Saturday Extra. 10th, 11th, and 12th. Possibly the 12th. Don't know yet about the 12th. Don't have anything ready for the 12th. It might be the 12th will get canceled because I don't have 12th ready. Okay, so we're still going to look at the 11th. The 11th is almost done. I think at the 11th I might do a positive rock show next Sunday from 3 to 6 p.m. on GJRB Online on Spreaker and GJRB on Zeno.fm. So it'll be on Spreaker, GJRB Online, and on GJRB Online 24/7. Okay? So we'll see. I don't know yet. Now next week is the 5th. It will be April 4th through the 10th. Easter Sunday through next Saturday. Okay, here's the deal with that. I'm going to be on the air running Zeno.fm on April 10th, 11th, and possibly the 12th. Programming on Zeno.fm only. No FM until I clear this problem out. So FM is X-Nay. We're just gonna do Zeno.fm. Now I will schedule programming for the FM dial. All programs for the FM dial will be between programming that I have on Zeno, on GJRB 24/7. Let's just call it GJRB 24/7. Okay, so all programs, like let's say that's just a spurt of programming on GJRB 24/7 on April 10th, 11th, and 12th. That will only be on the internet. Okay, on 10th, 11th, and 12th will only be heard on the internet. Okay, only heard on the internet. All right, now here's the deal as of this point. Okay. When I am done and I'm finished on the 12th, April 12th is Monday. Between that time and let's say the 20th, which will be the next planned broadcast on the GJRB Zeno stream, on GJRB 24/7, and I'll be doing a Tuesday broadcast day. That'll be fully automated and only be on Zeno. But I might be able to, if it's a fully automated program, it's a fully automated day, I might be able to get away with doing that on FM. You know, just simulcasting it through FM and have FM listen to it so that the programs stay in schedule. So that the playlist stays in sync and the playlist continues to play. I'll be able to manage that. Okay? So the FM station will be good for listening to GJRB 24/7. But I will not be able to broadcast live with any programming until I try to figure out what's wrong and why I can't play music through my FM dial through the laptop. Okay, so that's my problem right now. I will talk to my friend Brian about this, even if I have to make a video, show him what seems to be the problem, and maybe get to work it out somehow. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I'll keep on playing with it, but I'm going to talk to him about it. Right now, though, that's how we're going to segregate. Now, everything in between, scheduled Zeno programming. Like I said, on the 20th, we can simulcast GJRB 24/7 on Spreaker FM on that will be heard on the 20th. That would be half Christian rock, half secular, because that would be doing the old classic rock, the oldies, and all that. Okay, that half secular. So the problem would be no one here to change frequencies. So it's kind of stupid. So here's the deal with that one. We'll transmit that broadcast on 90.5. 90.5 is a generic frequency. 90.5 will only be used for days of mixed programming, like the 20th, when we're going to only be doing the mix of starting the day with Christian rock. I think on the Tuesday probably be the morning show, and I don't know, a voice track morning show, Christian rock. I don't know. Yeah, see what to do with that. The 20th, though, we'll follow that up, and by the programs I have scheduled on there, the oldie show. Rock Vault, which is going to get moved up to 9 o'clock. Mike Myers is going to 11. And then from 11 to noon, that's Mike Myers. 12 o'clock noon on the 20th will be the Rock Vault. Let me see how I said that. The Oldie Show. The Oldie Show will follow Gary J in the morning. Followed by following the Oldie Show will be the Mike Myers Show, Radio Hope. 12 o'clock noon, we go to Rock Vault. 12 to 2. And that will be the schedule. Okay, so I think I could probably pull that one off. On 90.5 only. Simulcast. It's 90.5 only on the 20th. That's our generic frequency. GJRB Online 24/7 will always be heard on 90.5 when we're doing mixed programming during an afternoon on a Tuesday. Okay? 90.5. The 28th, I'm hoping I could be able to be on the air live with the show. 28th, that'll be another Zeno Day, GJRB 24/7. The 28th will only be internet. Okay, 28th, only internet. And that's pretty much how it's going to go. And I will probably do is upload this recording on the internet on GJRB Online. Under the GJRB Live, I'll upload this as a podcast. And see if anybody out there who's listening to the podcast could help me try to line that up. Okay, maybe someone will hear it and will be able to figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to upload that. This, what you're listening to now, is a podcast. Okay, I'm going to upload it on Spreaker. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to upload it to Spreaker. Alright, so that maybe someone in Spreaker land, I'll even upload it to my Castbox and see if maybe Black Dragons can figure it out. Maybe I could do that. I might try that idea. So, what you're listening to right now, I know it's going to sound kind of stupid online, what I'm doing, but I'm just having technical issues, and I'm hoping that maybe if I upload this podcast, someone out there who will happen to listen to this will understand what I'm trying to pull. Okay? So if you could just listen to this podcast and send me a message. And so if you're listening to this right now as a podcast in the archives, on Spreaker, on GJRB Online Spreaker public site, on the live side, I'll even upload this to my website. So that would be on GaryJ655.wixsite.com/website and go under Listen Live. And I'll post it there too. So it'll be on every social site. Maybe someone out there knows what I'm trying to do and will be able to help me with this. So I'm going to go to all avenues here. So at this time, I'm going to put an end to this podcast. Remember, before I do end it for today, I want to remind you that if you're listening to this right now, and I'm going to upload it as soon as possible, I'm going to let you know that tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 Pacific, will be the Gary Wrestling Program Saturday Extra. We'll be on the air at 12 o'clock noon Central Daylight Time, 10 a.m. Pacific for the Caramel Conservative Program, followed by the Gary Wrestling Program Saturday Extra. This will only be heard on the internet. Only heard on GJRB 24/7 and on GJRB Online on Spreaker. That's all. Those are the only two sources we're going to do today. Okay, that's all. Nothing else. I'll figure out what program I'm going to put on the Castbox. I'll try to figure out what program I'm going to put over on the Podbean. At this point right now, I'm kind of abandoning Podbean because people have been ignorant on there. So, quite frankly, I'm kind of putting Podbean on the back burner. Because I've been getting kind of aggravated with the way they've been treating me lately. They've been really ignorant. It kind of irritates me. It really does. I don't know why they're being that way, but it really is starting to get irritating at this point. So, I don't know what else to say other than that. Let's see. I reloaded my music, and I'll reload my theme. I already reloaded my music. Now, I want to talk about that. Even if my wife is with her daughter right now, so I'm going to stay on the air. Okay? I'm just doing a recorded podcast anyway. This is going to get uploaded after I'm done. So I'm going to stay on just a little longer. Okay, just a little longer. I can stay on long as I want. This is my radio station. If I want to stay on longer and record a podcast and do whatever I want with this, because this is my computer, this is what I'm doing, this is my radio station. So I can be on the air as long as I want to. Okay? That includes the 9-foot signal, which is hearing me. At least I can broadcast my voice through the 9-foot signal and talk. Okay? I can at least do that. Okay? Even if I can't broadcast on the FM dial, I can at least continue to broadcast. All right? Kind of doing like what Dave Canyon does. I want a big shout out, first off, to a lot of the podcast friends. I hope they'll listen. Like Dave Canyon. Listen to Dumbing It Down with Dave. He has a great podcast from his... I forgot the vehicle he drives. But he does a podcast while he's driving. So check him out. It's fabulous. He does various podcasts whenever he's out and about doing his runs. He goes to work. And when he goes to work, he'll talk. If he comes back from work, he'll talk either or. And you want to check him out. He's funny. He is hilarious. He comes out of New York. This guy's fabulous. I like this guy. Tune into him. Dumbing It Down with Dave. Right here on Spreaker. Check him out. I'm telling you what, you will not be sorry. This guy is hilarious. And he keeps it clean. I like that. Dumbing It Down with Dave. Check him out. Right here on Spreaker. Tomorrow, if you're listening to this tonight, tomorrow, tune in live. 12 o'clock, noon Central Time. 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, Caramel Conservative Ed Delgado. A rebroadcast of Tuesday's show. He had a great show. Really did. I liked this show. It was incredible. He did a great job. Outstanding job. Can't say anymore. He did an incredible job. Like his program. He had a good show. And you want to check it out. We were talking a lot about freedoms, and we're talking about some of the control that they've been going on lately. So we're going to talk a lot of that. Tune in. He had Hilario. He was on Tuesday night. I had a great show. So tune in. It'll be rebroadcast 12 o'clock noon and at 3 o'clock. The Saturday Extra is on the air. So you want to tune in for that. It's going to be fabulous. Got a lineup of stories that I'm going to talk about. It's going to be fabulous. You want to check it out tomorrow, right here on GJRB Online. So the Gary Rustin program, Saturday Extra, 3 o'clock Central Time. And then right after that, we will have the 107.1 signal on. We'll sign off here on the internet, and then the FM will go on the air on 107.1 for big band music, jazz, classics, and of course, old time radio with Carl Amari and Lisa Wolf in another edition of Hollywood 360. Tune in tomorrow night. That comes out of that simulcast from Chicago, from WIND 560 The Answer. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock for Hollywood 360. I'm sure they'll be doing some Easter episodes tomorrow. So you want to listen to that. Hollywood 360. Tune in for that. That'll be live tomorrow right here on GJRB. That'll be live tomorrow on GJRB LPFM on the FM dial, local 9-foot signal on 107.1 megahertz. So we'll still program the local type programs on the FM side, but we're going to try to juggle around a little bit with the internet simulcast on the FM side. But I think FM side is going to go back to some more local stuff. But we'll still maybe put some stuff on. We'll record some shows and put them up on the 24/7 stream. I still voice track shows. Some of those voice track shows will still be on the FM side on 88.9. But as for now, until I try to figure out what the heck's going on. Now, I probably could simulcast it by plugging it in to a device and coming out from the Xeno stream. Could do it that way, and it might work. I'll find out when I really will find out when I get to playing it back from the Xeno side, because I haven't done that yet. So at this point, that's pretty much how that's going to go. But for now, we're going to have to segregate our programming until I try to figure out what's going on here. Okay? So as for now, I think I'm going to put an end to this. Thanks a lot for listening. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, 3 o'clock Central Time, for the Gary Rustin program, Saturday Extra, right after the Caramel Conservative at 12 noon Central, 1 o'clock Eastern, and 10 a.m. Pacific on the GJRB Online Network. I'm Gary J. Rustin. Thanks a lot for listening. We'll talk to you soon.